Hello everyone. I just wanted to quickly show you my hibiscus before it gets too dark here. It's got two flowers out on it right now, and the third one's just about to open, probably in the next day or two. But I thought I'd send you a video just before this top one closes up, because this is the second day out for it. The first day for this smaller one on the side here. Bring that out a little bit. That's almost how it looked when I picked it up last spring. It had the two were like this, and one out over here on the other side, and it looked quite nice. I'll add a picture in the video here so that you guys can see what it looked like when I first picked it up. And it had some buds underneath after they went, and like my last video said, it grew some new shoots and some big leaves. I trimmed the shoots back, trimmed the big leaves off, and it grew more buds. So they look alright, but they don't look quite as nice as my first set of flowers that I had on there, but they still look alright. I thought you guys might be interested in seeing that. I'm kind of hoping that if that opens up, possibly tomorrow, probably for sure by the next day, I might have, the center one will be gone, but maybe I'll have the other two side by side. I'm going to show you guys one more thing just before I take off here. I've got a little seedling here, and it was just a little bit smaller than it is now. About 2 weeks ago I was camping, and when we were packing things up, I seen right near one of my tent pegs that I was pulling out. It was raining for the 2 days before we had left our site, and so it washed some things, sticks and pine needles and things, into our campsite and out of our campsite. And anyway, this little guy, I just happened to see it right at one of my tent pegs, and it was just a little bit smaller than what it is now. I looked at it, and I went to pick it up, and here it was, a little wee seed. I know it is an evergreen seed, and it's had little roots on it. They're just a little bit bigger now than what they were, and I'm not too sure what kind of a pine it is. It's either a Scots pine, a Douglas fir, or a spruce. I'm kind of hoping it's a Douglas fir, because I really like the smell of those. The aroma from them are I just like the smell of them better than most other pines, but that's okay. I'd be happy with any of them, even if this survives. So once it gets a lot, I'm going to leave it in here for a while actually. Once it gets at least twice the size, maybe 3 times the size, I'll put it into a pot, and then I'll give you guys an update. So we'll see how this goes. I just keep the bottom with a little bit of water in it, not much at all, only I'd say about 1/8 of an inch after the paper towel's been wet. And by the looks of it, after today, it looks like I need to add a little wee bit more water, just so it kind of soaks it up like a wick. It wicks it up to the little guy. Well, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So we'll see what happens with this. Well, have a good evening, guys.